Hi there, my name's Joel Mikely. I play left tackle at Blaine High School, and the Prep Sports Extra starts right now. Roll Bengals.
Hi everybody, welcome to Prep Sports Extra. Alongside Julia Daniels, I'm Will Hall. Class 6A playoffs taking center stage this evening. We start out with our spotlight game between Morehead and Blaine.
Yeah, well, Blaine's been solid all year long. Morehead has battled through injuries, but seem to be getting hot just at the right time. Could they get the road win tonight? Let's find out. All right, a blackout at Blaine. We start this one. First score of the game, 58-yard touchdown pass from Jet Feeney to David Mack.
What a pass.
7-0. Potatoes.
I'm hungry.
You like that? I just love that they're the Spuds. All right, 28 seconds left in the high-scoring first quarter. Jamison Niskill with that short run in. That ties things up at 14 in the first quarter. Morehead retakes the lead with this short pass from Feeney to Jamison Dunlap, and the Spuds are up 21-14. Now, after a field goal, Morehead adds to their lead, but it's Feeney finding Mack again. And who doesn't like potatoes, Will?
I love potatoes.
I love potatoes any way you can get them. Spuds win this one with a final tonight, 38-21.
French fries, hash browns, you name it.
Mashed, roasted.
Mike Diggins and Centennial hosting Hopkins tonight. Cougars already up 14-zip. Isaac Belinsky Strauss hits Brett Pullman on the screen. He takes it 59 yards to the house. Centennial keeps it rolling. They take this one 48-12, the final.
All right, Stillwater at Shakopee. A game, I'll be honest, Will, I was not expecting it to be as much of a barn burner as it was. 14-14 after the half. I stuck around for so long for this one and waited for a second half score. Ponies try to get too fancy with it there. Sabres get their hands on it, and finally, in the final minutes, Joseph Tay takes it in. And they also get a pick six to seal the deal tonight. Shakopee moves on with a final 26-14.
Woodbury hosting Egan. Wildcats rallying here. This is QB Parker West heading west on Route 66, a.k.a. Route Touchdown Town. Egan hanging tough all night long. In fact, they would lose by one. A heartbreaker. Get this,
man.
a failed two-point conversion attempt in the fourth to try and win it. 21-20, Woodbury survives.
Wow. All right, Eastview at Maple Grove. Crimson hoping to move on with their perfect season. Caden Harney finds Josh Thompson in the end zone for that Crimson touchdown right there. They follow those points up with one from this guy, James Angle, of course. Maple Grove ends up rolling in this one with a final 56-7.
I feel like James has found the end zone like 50 times already.
He probably has.
Eastridge hosting Andover. Huskies battling back here in the second half. Joseph Mapson, one of 3 touchdowns on the night for the standout senior. The Raptors had the answer thanks to their star quarterback, Cedric Thomas. The Gopher basketball commit accounts for all 4 touchdowns to help Eastridge hang on. 28-20, the final. 2 of the top quarterbacks in the state going head-to-head there.
Man, rest day tomorrow. All right, Mounds View hosting Rogers. Mustangs quarterback Beckham Wheeler going deep to Case Wasnick, who outruns the defense and puts the Mustangs up 24-7 in the first half. Royals do fight back with a deep ball of their own. Ethan Thornton launches it to Easton Riddlehoover. Great name, by the way.
Great name. All-name team.
All-name team. Takes that in for the score. Rogers fights back, but not enough. Mustangs advance in this one 31-21, the final.
Lakeville South hosting Wayzata in the second. This is Nick Swanson up the gut for the score. Cougars up 14-6. Later in the quarter, Gavin Stewart, corner of the end zone. What a grab from Tommy Ferriancic. Hot
Great
highlight
name.
alert, folks. That's from our ace photographer, Tommy Plotek. We also call him Touchdown Tommy. Cougars win 35-6, the final.
Hot Highlights is sponsored by True Stone Financial.
All right, time to reveal this week's Hot Highlights winner by a wide margin. It's Eden Prairie's Gavin Walden taking it home. You shot this one, Juju. Tell us how it happened.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I shot 2 of our hot highlights this week. Walden on the D-line gets the pick. He takes it in for the score. I can confirm he did score there. You just probably don't see it because I was on the other end of the field not expecting this to happen. Walden and EP take home a cash prize and swag thanks to Truestone.
Oh, man. Montana State got a good one in Gavin. All right, coming up, we go to the other side of the 6A bracket to show you the rest of the night's action.
And did EP head coach Mike Grant make history tonight? Find out after the break.
Hi, I'm Joseph Mapson. I'm a quarterback from Andover High School, and you're watching Prep Sports Extra.
Hi, I'm Jacob Rayfeld. I play tight end. I go to school at Forest Lake, and you're watching the Prep Sports Extra.
Welcome back to Prep Sports Extra. Jeff Erdman and Rosemount entering tonight 7-1 so far this season as the playoffs begin.
Yeah, Will, the Irish hosting Park of Cottage Grove in tonight's first round. Park of Cottage Grove at Rosemount, as we said right here. Rosemount hangs 56 on Park before they pull the starters. Park manages a couple touchdowns before the end of regulation, including this one from Cody Akins. But Irish win this one with a final tonight, 56-14.
AIO hosting St. Michael Albertville. Pick things up in the first. Knights on the attack here. Ty Herring connects with Elijah Lewis for the long pitch and catch. 68-yard touchdown makes it 7-zip. Later in the first, STMA adding to their lead. Wyatt Mosher up the gut for the score. Knights win 43-21.
All right, let's go to Prior Lake now. The Lakers hosting White Bear Lake, the Battle of the Lakes, if you will. First quarter, Luke Watkins gets the Lakers on the board. First, right up that gut at 7-0. Bears respond, though, and I get tricked right here, Will. I'm like, where's the ball? Colton Butts, he's taking this one in for White Bear Lake to tie things up. Prior Lake ends up taking this one, though, with a whopping final of 49-22.
Minnetonka hosting Anoka tonight. Skippers QB Caden Gutzmer is back and healthy. Big for the Skippers. Difference maker for them. So is that guy, Caleb Francois, takes it in for the score. We move ahead in the first. Love to shout out to the little kids. Look at the joy from those little guys. The future Iowa State Cyclone roll clones. Get the big dub tomorrow.
All right,
he had 4 touchdowns tonight. Tonka rolls 34-16.
Excited to get that one. All right, Forest Lake hosting Coon Rapids. Rangers cash in here on the touchdown run from Kevin Durangu. All right, then look at this play. Ranger quarterback Connor Johnson throws it deep, and
did he catch that?
Nika Savagwe.
Wow.
He goes up and gets that, brings it in.
Highlight
right there. They got the cool lights out there.
Yeah,
at Forest
they do.
Lake. They roll in this one 57-7. It's the final.
Doesn't Bama do that too?
Yeah, they do.
Edina hosting Farmington. We pick things up in the second. Future Chicago Blackhawk Mason West launching one to Sammy Stevenson. It's a 67-yard touchdown pass. That puts Edina in front 13-3. Tigers answer back here. Chris Rayhack, his first of 2 touchdown runs on the night. West tosses 3 touchdown passes. His second of the night, what a dart. That was an absolute beauty to Stevenson. Edina wins 30-17. Over at EP, a historic night for Mike Grant and the Eagles, hosting Lakeville North. The Eagles defense making plays left and right. This is Quade Johnson coming up with the interception for EP. Eagles capitalize on the TO. This is some beef and cheese. Fullback power. Will Kukla up the gut for the score. More stellar defense here. Look at this play. Luke Elliott.
Snag.
Just a ball hawk. 60-yard pick six. Juju, what do we say?
Oh, man. Get that oxygen tank, brother.
Woo-wee. And with that win, Mike Grant reaches 400 career wins tonight, combined between his time as the head coach at Forest Lake and now with the Eagles. Grant is now the 3rd head coach in state history to reach 400 wins. He joins Becker's Dwight Lundeen and Verndale's Mike Malin. Congrats to Coach Grant, a legend.
Wow, that's big stuff. All right, we got Roseville at Champlin Park. By the time our lovely photog, JT Messenger, got there, the scoring was over for the evening, 28-0 home team Champlin. The Rebels defense was not letting up despite that insurance. This is Will Ogunti with the sack that he had there, and 28-0 is the final for Champlin Park.
All right, folks, you're going to see us a week from tonight with costumes. It's going to be fun.
Why'd you spoil it?
Maybe, potentially. We're going to have a special edition of Saturday Prep Sports Extra as well tomorrow. We'll see you then.